Hey YouTube, this is Felicia with Bible Scraps, and I am here to share my first orders from the great Dianna Markham. Her designs. Well, she got some new releases and old releases, but she has a rubber stamp, or I shouldn't say rubber because it's not rubber, a stamp recipe club subscription, and that's what I got in. I got in my first 2 monthly club subscription stamps. Okay, if you are interested, do check out Adorn It on Facebook. If I don't forget, I'll link it. I'll link their Facebook page, but you can learn all about the stamps. You can even watch some videos and get like a sneak peek of the monthly stamp sets that's a part of the club kit. And there's 3 options too that you can subscribe to. I subscribed to just the basic club kit, which is the 1 stamp, and I got 2 months orders in. And you do get free shipping when you order through the Recipe Club Kit. Now, we all know Dianna Markham, right? Many of us have a stamp or 2 of hers in our collection. Dianna Markham, I don't know if she came out with the first recipe stamp on a rubber stamp, but she has definitely claimed, right, the rubber stamp. She has definitely monopolized when it comes to recipe rubber stamps. I don't know of a designer that has designed more rubber stamps with recipes on them than her. Yeah, who else, right? Who else does that? We have seen some companies come out with a recipe stamp here and there, but that's just her signature, and we love her for her recipe stamps. And I'm so excited to have my first 2 stamps in my hands. But you guys, I got some buts. I sure do. Not regarding Dianna Markham, but I do have some buts, and I'm going to talk about those buts. But first, let's take a look at the first monthly stamp that's part of the kit. Now, I don't know, or part of the club, I don't know what month the fruit salad is for. Perhaps it was last month. It could be this month. I joined late. I think I joined earlier this month or late last month. And I'll talk more about why I joined late a little later. But you get a full-size stamp. Let's take the measurements. For the most part, the full-size stamp will be about the same size. This is about 3 3/4 or 3.5 by 4.5. So you get a full-size recipe stamp, and you also get coordinating stamps. This one is fruit salad, and then you see these little icons there. Now, there's 3 kits to choose from. Once again, I have the basic club kit, which consists of this 4 by 6 sheet. You can get the kit that offers more stamps with it, and then you can get the kit that I believe offers everything, including the paper. So this is just the bare minimal when it comes to her recipe monthly kit. This 1 stamp. Okay, so that's fruit salad. The other stamp I got in, and once again, I don't know what stamp coordinates with what month. This is the honey bun cake. And I can't wait to try these recipes. The fruit salad uses a box of instant vanilla pudding, and the honey bun cake uses a yellow cake mix box. Ooh, and some sour cream. Ooh, fun summer recipes. Okay, so these are the 2 stamps I've gotten in thus far. And we love Dianna Markham, right? And we love that we can now get our hands on her her stamps. Now, I believe these are new releases. She will, in addition to bringing back some oldie but goodies, she's also releasing new stamps. And we all know that her stamps, they go for a lot of money. Some have paid upwards $400 for one stamp. So we are thankful, we are grateful that we can get our hands on not just her stamps, but these have been released by her and not by China, because we know that China has come out with some of her stamps in that cheap silicone, and they're profiting off of her God-given talent and hard work. So I'm happy to support Adorn It, that has collaborated with Dianna Markham. So she's actually going to reap a financial reward from these sales like she's supposed to. So I'm happy to support Dianna Markham in that way. Grateful to be able to have these in my stash, because coming across her stamps, you guys, they're rare, and they're expensive. You're going to pay a premium. Now, with all that being said, I do got some buts. And once again, it's not directed towards Dianna Markham. My first but is, let me pull in for some of you who don't know what the original stamps look like. I was looking in my hutches, and I don't have one of her original recipe stamps. I've put those away. But I happen to have a rubber stamp, a woodblock yesteryear rubber stamp by Dianna Markham. And it's this one here. Now, I lucked out. I paid about 15 bucks, if that, shipped for this stamp. Anything with her name on it, you're going to pay a premium. And I love this stamp because I'm a gardener. I garden all year. I was just out in the back gardening or watering my garden. And anything that pertains to the garden, especially the gardening can, which is my favorite watering or gardening icon, I'm going to get it. But to find this one, and it's Dianna Markham, did I state that? This is a Dianna Markham stamp, you guys, with her name on it and the date on it. This is a 1996 yesteryear rubber stamp. I tell you, there is nothing like holding a wood mount red rubber stamp in your hands. Why did I bring this out? Well, it just happened to be literally on my desk. It's been on my desk. I've had it for about a month. And that's how long it's been on my desk. But you know what? As much, ouch, I just got a needle stuck in my, it happened again. In one of my prior recent videos, I think a live video, you guys heard me say ouch real loud. Yeah, because I have needles that fall in the carpet, and it's hard to find them and pick them up until I go ouch. But anyway, you guys, some designers, some designs deserve top-notch respect. Some designs deserve to be in red rubber on a wood block sitting on a shelf. And that's the way I feel about Dianna Markham's recipe stamps. They just deserve to be in rubber, on a block, on a shelf. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I think you guys get the point. I know for me as a crafter, I'm willing to pay more for red rubber. I'm willing to pay more for wood block. I wish that option was available. The caliber that she is at, it just seems, I'm happy to support Adorn It or support Dianna Markham through Adorn It, but it feels inferior. Though these stamps are photopolymer, they're the next best thing to red rubber. You don't want to mess with that silicone. You know, I need rubber. I need rubber. So I'm going to leave that at that. I'm grateful for these. I'm thankful for these. But look, I would be jumping up right now if I had these designs in rubber. Shoot me straight to the moon if it's on a red block, right? There's something about using rubber, using a wood block and stamping. Nothing can compare to that. I could be just self-righteous. Many of you know I love my yesteryear wood block stamps. I love my rubber stamps. I've talked about this quite often. Many of you, you're new to the wood block or the red rubber or yesteryear stamps. You've fallen in love the last year or two. I started crafting in '04, and that's what we had. We began to see silicone stamps, but it was still dominated by rubber. You could still buy a lot of wood block, or you could buy rubber by itself. And there's nothing better than rubber, despite of what the powers that be might say about photopolymer. It does not compare to rubber, to the longevity of rubber. You can't do any better. But photopolymer is the next best thing. I just want to see. You guys, we are losing rubber. We are losing wood block. Many companies are transitioning from rubber to photopolymer. Red rubber, wood block, it's becoming an endangered species. And I dread to see that happen. I hope to see options when it comes to Dianna Markham stamps. Okay, so that's one of my butts. My other butt has been resolved with Adorn It. And the reason why I delayed joining the club kit, and I missed out on the first stamp, which was the cookie stamp, because when I went to place my order, it was sold out. Though I was told they are due to get more in stock. But one of the reasons why it took me so long to join is because when you use their website, that live buy it now website, number one, to me that was kind of confusing. I had never purchased from a site like that, but you had to put in your credit card information. And I tell you, I hadn't did that in years, because most websites, you can buy it through PayPal. So you don't have to put in your personal, your credit card information. I don't shop like that online. It's too many hackers, too many breaches out there, even with huge companies, right? Banking companies, they've suffered breaches. Adorn It, they have since offered PayPal as a payment method. And that's when I actually placed my order. It's when I saw that PayPal was offered. I feel safer using PayPal. PayPal is it's a worldwide company. They have the money, they have the resources to safeguard our sensitive information. Though breaches can happen, safety and security is a priority for them. And I just don't believe smaller companies, they have that capability. No fault to them, but I'm happy that butt has been remedied. So they now offer PayPal. But the other butt I had, and it's a big butt. Let me come back to this. If you are a part of the recipe club, you get free shipping. However, if you're not a part of the club and you want to order stamps, you are going to pay a premium. For instance, if you're not a part of the club and you want to order the fruit salad, or if you just want to order stamps, because there are some stamp releases that's not a part of the recipe club, and the only way to get them is to order them directly through Adorn It, or I don't know how they have it set up, but there are stamp releases that will not be offered with the recipe club, and you have to order them directly. Let me give you an example of a big but. To order this one stamp, if that's all you wanted, is the recipe, the main stamp that measures about 3.5 by 4.5, arrives in a standard card size envelope. This cost, Adorn It charged $10 to ship this. You heard it correctly. Okay, $9.50, $9.75, rounded up to $10 to ship a standard size card envelope with a 2-ounce stamp, which is basically 2 regular postage stamps. Adorn It charges $10. That is exploitation. That is outrageous to charge that much to ship one item, not even a package. This is an envelope, people, that don't cost more than $1.25 to ship this, to mail this. You know, I got a problem with that. That's a big but. And that's another reason why it took me so late to place my order, is because I waited until this month. There were some releases that's not a part of the recipe club kit. The strawberry release, my order totaled about $75, so I qualified for free shipping. One of these stamps was ordered when I placed my strawberry order, because I wanted to wait until my order qualified for free shipping. And if you wait, you do risk it not being available, but I was not going to pay $10 to have one stamp. That's almost the cost of the stamp. And I forget how much the stamp cost, but that's outrageous. And no, it's not inflation. Everything is, you know, blamed on inflation and the war in Ukraine. The gas price is $7, whatever it is, a gallon. No, I need an explanation why Adorn It charges so much to ship an item that don't cost that much to ship or to package. It's very generic. There's nothing to this. It's not formally wrapped. You know, this, if looking at, and I'm not complaining, but I am drawing, well, I'm making a point. There's nothing to wrapping this. No, you know, no packaging. You just simply stick it in an envelope just like this. There's no order form. You seal it, you put on your stamp, and that's it. That's it. Handling shouldn't cost that much money. There's really nothing to handle. I just need an explanation, because to me that feels like I feel taken advantage of if I was to place a, you know, a purchase and pay $10 to ship this out. Something feels wrong about that. And once again, it has nothing to do with Dianna Markham. This is Adorn It, right? They are the ones that's charging that outrageous shipping charge. If they offered a good explanation, I don't mind supporting that. But I've seen their videos, and they haven't spoken to why they charge so much for their shipping. Once again, shipping is free if you order through the recipe club. But they haven't addressed why they charge $10. You guys, are you guys okay with that? Maybe many of you are. I'm not. I mean, I don't have money. $10. Come on. That's more than UPS charges for priority, you know, for their flat rate bubble shipping. That's more than that. Okay, I digress. I rest my case. If you guys are interested, do check out Adorn It's Facebook. I don't know what they have available today. I do know, like many companies, they're experiencing a delay with shipping out items. But you can check out their website for updated information. And if you like this video, why not like it? Give me a thumbs up. Share your thoughts. Are you willing to pay more for rubber? Do you even care? A lot of crafters may not even care. But would you like to see red rubber? Would you like to see wood mount? Are you okay with photopolymer? How do you feel about the shipping? Leave your thoughts below. And with that being said, I do want to thank you all for watching. As always, blessings.